Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we're starting my first out of 5-part series of my New York City haul for 2025. I got a bunch of grails on this trip, so we're going to tell you where I got them, how much I got them for, and if there's any story with any of them, because I think there is for a few figures. We'll get into it. But first, we're going to be reviewing the SH Figuarts Orange Piccolo, released in August of 2023. Honestly, I never thought I would get this figure. He was just not a grail, but a highly wanted to go with by one of my more recent reviews of the Beast Gohan. Don't mind the pose, I just pulled him off my shelf for the video. But yeah, he looks great out of the box. I mean, you know. But speaking of the box, let's look at it. It's pretty tall compared to a normal Figuarts box. It can't even fit in the whole way into frame, so this might be a little difficult. And if you want to see a scale, this is him next to Beast Gohan. And Beast Gohan has really tall hair, so that shows you how big the box is. But first, we'll start with the front. There's a big image of him, Orange Piccolo, a few cutoff images, which go to the side of him looking backwards, which is pretty cool. Just him gritting his teeth, and his arm, like punching. Really weird, but yeah. He comes with, well, he doesn't come with. Here's some of the poses on the back. Let me adjust the tripod so you can see it. He has him just standing there. A few dynamic poses. Him with the Beast Gohan. And the DLC part, which makes him special, is a Kamehameha piece for Ultimate Gohan. Then on the bottom, it just says Orange Piccolo with a little image there. And nothing really on the top. But yeah, that's just the box. But now let's get into the figure. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to include a big reason why a lot of people don't buy him, which is his price. He dropped originally on Premium Bandai for about $60, $70-ish with shipping. But now, this guy runs for almost $200. And yeah, I paid about $180 at the store in New York called Book Off. Great store, by the way. So many grails. They have every Figuart you could imagine, pretty much. Well, any grail Figuart. Not all of them, of course, because that's just outrageous. But yeah, almost any Figuart you could imagine. I forgot to mention, I couldn't find a segue into this segment, so let's just get into it. We're going over his paint and sculpting. So first, he has like a light shade throughout the whole body, even the back, which isn't typical for Figuarts. Nice matte finish, you know, basic stuff. Orange all over the arms. Well, of course, it's all over his arms. He's Orange Piccolo. But I mean, like, the finish is nice. The hands is a little miscolored, but it's all good. Yeah, overall pretty nice. His sculpt on his head is actually quite nice. All of the head sculpts have the same thing. The antennas actually don't fall out at all, because I know some people's Piccolo figures in the past, not just this one, have that issue. But yeah, no shading on the boot, sadly. A little glossy. It's alright, though. Yeah, overall pretty good. Dark orange skin tone. Actually, a little bit of shading on the arms. My camera might not be able to pick it up. But yeah, overall, great looking figure. But let's just see how he moves. After having this guy in hand for a few, I can almost guarantee you that he can do almost any pose you want him to. But, you know, that's not the point right now. Let's start with the articulation. We'll go from the feet and work our way up like we always do. From his feet, swivel, rocker, toe joint, that's okay. Can go back this far, can go forward this far. Double jointed knees, thigh swivel. Pretty good spread, actually. Really surprised by this. For his ab crunch, he can only go about this far. Oh yeah, and I forgot his kick rotation. He can go up about this far and can go back about this far. He can't go as far as I would due to this hard plastic crotch piece they did at the time for a bunch of their figures, which really annoys me. But yeah, let's get back. Better view at the ab crunch. Can go about this far. Not great. Just good swivel there. Good range. For his arms, they can't cross over. They actually have pretty awful range going back. They can go up about this far So about a perfect T-pose. And, yeah, that's about it for his arms. Not great butterfly joints. Overall, decent articulation, could be better. But for his head now, he can look up about this far. Can look down about this far. Good tilt. Can go around the whole way. And the other way. But yeah, overall, this guy's a great figure. And you can pose him a lot, but you need our accessories to do that. This guy comes with a pretty decent selection of accessories. First, we'll knock out the two biggest ones that I enjoy the most. Well, not for this guy, but for a different figure. These Kamehameha hands for the Ultimate Gohan. And also the Kamehameha effect piece, which you can use with Orange Piccolo, actually. But now, for his accessories, we have a normal screaming face. Good paint detail, by the way. I didn't emphasize that enough in the paint segment for these heads, but the detail on them's really good. You might not be able to see it on my phone, but they look great. A gritting teeth head, which is just a gritting teeth head. Good expression. Has great line work all throughout all of the faces. The ears are really sharp, by the way, just to let you know. And be careful with these, because they could still fall off, even though mine aren't. And finally, for the heads, we have a smiling face. And his stern face that comes on the figure. For his hands, he consists of 2 open hand blasting hands. And 2, like, clinching, gripping hands. Kind of like a Kamehameha, but he's Piccolo. But yeah, overall, great accessories for his retail price at least. But now, let's get into my personal gripes and things that could be better. I forgot to do a height comparison, so here they are now. Here's him next to the SDCC Beast Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, and finally a sneak peek at the second part of the series. Overall, this figure is pretty good. I feel like the only things that are holding him back is his ab crunch and his butterfly joints. But besides that, this figure gets a 10 out of 10. Hey, by the way, I overrated him. I give him about an 8. 10 was just because he was new. But anywho, overall, great figure, great video. Had a lot of fun making it. If you really want this guy, I would advise to get this guy first, or the OG one. Both of them are spectacular. But, let me fix the shiesty. Yep, they're both outstanding, great figures. Very similar, by the way. One's just kind of like an upscaled version of the other. But, yeah, I think that about wraps everything up. I've had a great time making this video. Part 2 should come out sometime, maybe this or next week, depending on when I upload this. So, yep. Alright, guys. Have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.